Okay.
This is a short summary of a longer presentation that I did with Dorothy Rowe that's posted on YouTube. And the link is shown at the bottom of the slide. So this presentation is called Yoga Nidra for Healing, Enlightenment, and World Peace. Nidra means night, and so Yoga Nidra is a yoga practice for the night. This can be done before going to bed or, in bed, lying down. It also can be done in the middle of the night. And I actually find if you have got problems sleeping, this Yoga Nidra practice is really helpful for settling the mind, particularly if you've got a lot of extraneous thoughts. So I'll go through this. And this is the short version. It's just going to be not very long. If you want the full version, then you can just go to that YouTube link to see the full thing. So, and this is derived from the 8 limbs of yoga, which is from the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, the founder of yoga. And the stage 1 is our part. So I'm going to go through the first part of this in a little detail, and the rest I'm going to just go through quickly. You can, see the longer version at that website. So stage 1 is our part, which is what we do. Stage 1, or we start with ahimsa, which means non-violence, but that's fulfilled by unconditional love. And Dorothy likes to use the visualization that, love for the source, for the creator, being in the lap of God. If you just have that feeling of being in the lap of God, then you fulfill this unconditional love. And if you're lying down, you can put your hands on your heart and just feel that unconditional love. The second, and you can feel or imagine a ball of love and light surrounding your heart. The second step is satya, which is the second of the aspects of yama, which can be translated as truthfulness. But here we can think of it as like truth is like being in the now. Sat is like the present, the eternal now. So within that love, feel the body, because feeling the body brings us into that now state, being in the now. And we can let the healing begin, just be neutral. And if we like, we can let that ball of love expand to our whole body. 3 is asteya, which can be translated as non-stealing, but we can explain why later, how we make the connection within that love, expand awareness to the entire universe. Because when we're in that state of unity with the entire universe, we are everything and there's nothing to steal. State of unity, and we can let the ball of love expand to the entire universe. So this is really all we need to do is unconditional love, filling the body and then expanding the entire universe all within that love. And then the rest of the stages is just automatic. Everything happens automatically, so we don't really have to do anything. So the next stage is brahmacharya, which is the 4th of the yamas. Brahmacharya means seated in wholeness. So automatically, we don't have to do anything, but by doing this practice, we'll feel that we're just seated in wholeness. And it'll just kind of like happen automatically. We're encompassing the whole universe and we're feeling that fullness of fullness. And the 5th of the yamas is a parigriha, which means non-possessing. And that's fulfilled. We'll just automatically over time feel that we're like witnessing, we're in a state of silence. So that wholeness is there and we're witnessing it. This is like the state of cosmic consciousness. We're like witnessing the silence. So those are the 5 yamas, and that's all part 1. And now we'll go quickly through the rest of them. That was all stage 1, I should say. Stage 2 is automatically, there'll be a pulsating that starts occurring between the fullness of fullness and the fullness of emptiness. We may feel a hum, we may not feel anything. It'll just be happening. Stage 3 is Agni, which is fire, which is there'll be some metabolic fire or metabolism ignited. We may feel a little heat, we may not. Stage 4 is Prachetna, which is the laws of nature are enlivened and ready. Then stage 5 is material, physical manifestation, and this is where we get to the healing really occurs, or the earlier we let our love expand to the whole universe. Now we're having a beneficial material effect on the whole universe. So that's why we put this as Yoga Nidra for healing, enlightenment, our own enlightenment and world peace, the beneficial effect on the entire world. Stage 6 is just synthesis and growth. By doing this practice over and over, there'll be some enlightenment, synthesis, and growth that occurs in our physiology, and this just automatically happens. And then the last part is just be easy about it. Don't take it too seriously. If we fall asleep at any stage, that's great. And this is a good practice. If we can't fall asleep, our mind is active. We just start this practice and we may find, and it sort of takes our attention off whatever we're worrying about, and we might just fall asleep automatically. And if that happens, that's great. And if we find it's like 2 hours later, what happened, it means we fell asleep automatically. So that's the success of the practice. So just be easy about it. And then the last slide is this quote that Alana liked it, and I thought I'd put it in. This is translated here by Tom Ignace, and we have the Sanskrit up here and the word translation. Asuto ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotir gamaya mrityur ma amritam gamaya. From non-existence lead us to existence, from darkness lead us to light, from death lead us to immortality. And this is from the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. So that's the end of this short summary. If we want to see all the full details of all those stages, then you can watch the full video on the URL that was on the previous slide. Thank you.